Welcome to the Success School Podcast with Uyi Abraham. He has been educating people on business and success principles for over 2 decades. He came to America with only $100 in a suitcase of clothes, to now generating 7 figures in various business ventures, including Vonza.com. His days include helping others to start and scale their businesses and creating economic freedom for families all over the world. Now it's your turn to go from where you are to where you're meant to be with your host, Dr. Uyi Abraham.
Hello, welcome to a very special Success School podcast with Uyi Abraham, and I have some really amazing guests today. And today I just thought I should bring in some of my team members here in the Atlanta office to just kind of share about some thoughts on leadership and teamwork, organization, and some things we're building in here right now. And I think feedback is always good, and many times as a leader, we always want to give our team or employees or staff, whatever you call what you do in your organization, we always want to give them like feedback, but many times we don't give ourselves, or we don't create opportunities for us to get feedback as well. So today I told 2 of my team members to join me on this special podcast and to share from their perspective 3 things that they admire and working with me, and 1 or 2 or 3, whatever that they might like that they don't really admire about me. So and this is raw, this is not planned, this is not staged. I don't even know what they've written. I hope it's good. I don't even know what they've written, so I'm gonna be taking notes as I speak. Okay, so I hope you can take notes as well. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this was to just get an unbiased feedback from my team, but also I feel like this will be very helpful to you out there, especially if you have an organization, that you should do this regularly. Get honest, unfiltered, unbiased feedback from your team as well. And I believe that you could learn 1 or 2 things about yourself or about your organization that you might not have known about. All right, so we're going to get started. The first person I want to introduce to my left is Tyler. Can you say hello?
Hi, everyone.
All right, so the next person is Michael.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
All right, so we're just going to go right into it now. So we're going to be sharing this one mic, so just kind of bear with us as well. So we're going to go right into it now. So let me see, maybe I'll let, because Tola is like to my immediate left. So I'm going to ask her to go first. To say, okay, what's the 3 things that she admire about me, working with me, or 3 things she've learned from me? And so I'm going to hear this for the very first time, I promise. And then we'll go to Michael. They're just going to take it back and forth. All right.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Uyi. And I would like to say that it has really been a pleasure working with him at his organization. And jumping right into it, the 3 major things I have really gained working with him, they are doing things on time. It has really helped me a lot to do things on time. That's one of the things I have learned from him. Once you get something started, do it. You don't need to, wait and, be sluggish about it. Just do it quickly, do it on time, and move forward. Another thing is developing my skills. He always inspires us, motivates us to learn more, to be hungry for more knowledge, know what's happening around you. Don't just be stagnant, don't just be static. You need to know more, because the world is evolving. So many things are happening. You can't just stay on one thing. There are so many skills that are out there that if you can just put your heart to it and have that yearning in you that you want to be a better person, it's going to really work for you. So that's another thing I have really learned from him. He's always pushing us weekly. What did we learn? What did we, he sends us links of various people, influential people, entrepreneurs, and we kind of discuss about it during the following meeting, because he just wants to hear our thoughts, hear what we learned actually from those things, and also put it into action. And I would say the last thing I have learned is working with him has made me a better planner and scheduler. Due to the number of tasks I perform, I mean, there is really no room for you are being asked to do something and you are saying you don't know, or you don't know how to go about it. It has really helped me, learning how to do those things, then planning towards it. How can it be done better? So it has just made me a better planner and a better scheduler in things, in tasks, and multitasking also. Thank you very much.
Okay. Wow, that was great. So what was the third one? I think I missed it.
The third one is being a better planner and scheduler. Planning and scheduling tasks, jobs, things that needs to be done for the day, for the week. Yes. All right.
Okay. Wow. All right. I'll get it first and I'll pass it. Okay. That was good. Wow. That was so great. She said three things she's really loved and learned and admired from working with me. One is doing things on time, and that's so true. I'm always, always, being on them to be more on time effective and time management, because time is life, time is energy, and time is money too. Number two, what she said was developing skills, more skills, which is great. The number three, she said being a better planner and scheduler. That is really awesome. Okay, so it's time to hear from Michael.
Awesome. So one of the number one thing I will say that I've learned is speed. And I've understand. At first I didn't get why it had to be done so fast. I want to take time and think on things. But the reason you need to get it done quickly is because you don't know when another wave of ideas is coming. You don't know when you may have to switch gears and do another task, and you have to adapt to the changing world. I mean, the entertainment, the internet and things like that are changing so rapidly. You just got to keep up. So speed is one of the, I almost want to say it three times, speed. But, also to continue to expand, to learn more, and to just watch what you're listening to, watch what you're watching. Don't spend time as you're even traveling. Sometimes we like to listen to music, things like that. Take time and listen to lectures, listen to other people, listen to people where you're going. So that's why I say speed is number one. Also to expand what you listen to, learn more. And the other thing I've learned, it should just be more adaptable, because a lot of the tasks at first, I'll be honest, I didn't know how to do, period. And so I had to learn it quickly and do it well. So that's like four, isn't it? But be adaptable and just looking for the information, ask questions, go after it, and don't settle for something just like halfway done. Get it done as soon as you can, quickly, with good quality. And so those are things I've learned from them. Speed, expand more, learn more, and also just be more adaptable.
Wow, that's so wonderful. Wow, so it's interesting that both of you pretty much said almost the same thing. Michael says speed, and he also said learn more. Then he also said be more adaptable. It's kind of similar. So okay, all right. So that's some really good feedback from the both of you. Okay, now so drum roll. I'll go prepare for the not so good part. Oh my God, I hope I'm ready for this. Okay. So now they're going to also share. It doesn't have to be one though, It could be more than one things that you don't like about me, or my management style, leadership style, whatever that is, So I'm going to be hearing this for the very first time at the same time with you. So let's start from Tala also.
All right. Thank you once again. Okay. Well, we just have to say it the way it is. But I believe in the long run, it's something that might help. But, working with him and saying this thing, I will just say the number one thing that, well, I don't really like, but I know it's going to help me in the long run, is the spontaneity. If I got that right, being spontaneous, yes, because he gives us a task to do, and like in the next 2-3 hours, he says, "No, you know what? I really got a very great idea. I think we should just leave that thing you're doing for now and let's just focus on this. And sometimes it takes me like about 45 minutes, an hour to reboot, to come back to that thing that he really wants us to do, because we have to do it well. Quality is another thing that is part of our values here. So it's not just doing anything, we have to do it right. Even if you're just learning it for the first time, it has to be right. So sometimes it takes me a little time before I get back into what he now wants me to do. And well, it has been going on like that for a while, but like I said earlier, I said this job has also made me to be a better planner. So it's no longer like something I don't like about him. It's something that I know that anything can come. So, and with that, it has also helped me. So he's been spontaneous, but I have developed myself also to walk around it, that hey, what you're doing right now, you could be doing it, but maybe in the next 4-5 hours you could be doing something else. So that's it. Thank you.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay, no comments. Let me try Michael.
But I thought you mentioned first do the virtues. So can I mention that before I get to the other part? Some of the virtues I learned from you also was about mindset, confidence, and speed's gonna come back up. That's just the overarching thing. But one of the things that as Pastor Tola will say, you got to just be quick to pick up things and to switch to the next thing. But one of the things I would say is probably maybe more structure with things, because I know what I like, and sometimes I know more now what you like, but at first it was like, can I say it this way? Like, bro, help me out. Cause I was like, I don't understand. I don't know. But, that comes with asking more questions and things like that. But what I like about it though, it just forces you to grow as a leader and take ownership of your task. Don't work like an employee and work like a partner. And you said that from day one. So even though it was like, I could use a little bit more structure, you stretched me like, hey, you got it. One thing I've learned from that, if you don't explain to me A through Z, you already believe that I can understand and get it. And so I go with that confidence. If he didn't explain that structure like that, he's, you've given it to me, take control of it. And even if I don't believe I can do it at first, I could borrow your belief and with God's help, get it done. And so that's the thing I would say, just maybe structure with things, but it's grown me to just as a leader. Wow,
that is so powerful. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it could be, but but that was some good feedback, and feedbacks are good, so the stuff I'm going to definitely look into as well, and I just appreciate the both of you speaking candidly. And once again, was this planned or rehearsed?
This wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't planned. You just told us that we'll be coming on this podcast today, that we should, come and bear it all.
Okay, what about you? Was this planned? Did I know what you were going to talk about?
I'm a jokester, but yeah, no, it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned at all.
Wow, that is really awesome. That is really awesome. I do appreciate the both of you coming on this podcast today, the Success School podcast, and just sharing your truth, and I just so powerful, And before I go, this is a new podcast. I just want you guys to just take a minute. As you know, I'm spontaneous, so I'm gonna put you guys on the spot now. So I'm gonna just ask you guys, just take about 30 to 60 seconds each, and just tell people why they need to keep watching, liking, subscribing to this channel. So let me start from Michael this time around. So why should people? Why would you encourage somebody to like, share, subscribe to this channel, both on YouTube and also on the audio formats?
The reason you need to like, share, and subscribe, because if you want to be successful, Dr. Uyi give you all those keys that you need to be successful. A lot of time people will show you the success or talk about the success and the things that they have right now, but he talks about the struggle and how to get there, coming from $100 to over 7 figures and things like that. He talks about that in a success school for every area of your life. And a lot of times we have people that may talk about one or two areas, but he touches all areas. So for you not to like, share, and subscribe, you're gonna miss out.
All right, thank you. You all need to subscribe to this channel because it's a great one. Success School podcast. It's going to change your life. You don't have to worry about maybe it's time consuming or all that. He really goes into detail within between 10-15 minutes, and you get a whole lot out of it, out of personal development, how to be wealthy, how to sustain your wealth, not just being wealthy, and so many other topics. And I believe when you subscribe and you keep listening and watching over YouTube, your life will not remain the same again. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, you heard it from them as well, that you need to like, share, and subscribe to the Success School podcast, both on YouTube and also on our audio formats. So until next time, have a successful day and be a success today.
Thank you for listening to the Success School podcast with Uyi Abraham. This show is sponsored by Vonza.com. Vonza is your all-in-one platform to easily create online courses, offer products, do email marketing, build landing pages, and design a beautiful website. Vonza makes it seamless for you to run a successful online business all in one place, not all over the place. Get started today. Choose a plan or get started for free at Vonza.com. That's Vonza.com.